How are you waking up in the morning? Are you waking up already tired and you haven't even gotten out of bed? Are you waking up with a sore back, a sore neck? Maybe you're already anxious and you're completely in a bad mood and your feet have not even touched the floor. Look, you're definitely not alone. This is becoming an epidemic. Hundreds of millions of people around the globe are waking up the same exact way. And that's what I want to help you fix. In this video, I'm going to give you some amazing somatic practices that you can do straight in the morning, right when you open your eyes, and that are going to help you start to recalibrate the nervous system so that you have less tension, better sleep, better energy when you wake up, and we can start turning this ship around of you feeling crummy every morning. The beautiful thing is that these practices will also help exponentially. So the more that you're doing these practices, it's not just going to help how you wake up in the morning, that tension that you feel in the morning, but it's also going to help you throughout your entire day. So let's get into the juice. I'm Danielle Rubio, somatic therapist and mindfulness teacher, and I help the ambitious, super type A women around the globe who are very driven and also very stressed to get to the root by healing the nervous system and the underlying unhealed trauma that's causing so much havoc in the nervous system. So let's get into, first and foremost, why are you waking up like this? Why are you waking up tense? Why are you waking up stressed? Why are you waking up already anxious? Why are you waking up with this sort of dread about the day? For one thing, it's a hormone called cortisol. So cortisol peaks right in the morning to help get you going. But if you've already been having this sort of undertone of chronic stress going on, then your nervous system is already revved up, so to speak. And that spike of cortisol is too much, too fast. It's essentially putting your system into overdrive. And you're going to feel that anxiety. You're going to feel that revving up because it basically means that your nervous system has always sort of had this low-key fight flight going on. Sympathetic nervous system arousal. And you can look at my other videos to get more information and education on this, but it essentially means you're in this chronic fight or flight, and that's a lot of energy. The only way that the body really moves that fight or flight energy out is to move. So you have these stress chemicals going to get you moving, right? They're alarming you to fight or to flee from some sort of perceived danger. And if you sort of have this going in the background because of chronic stress that's happening in your life, then that extra leg up of the cortisol in the morning is too much. The other reason that you're waking up tense is that when you're in a fight or flight response, your muscles stiffen. Your muscles are bracing to fight or to flee. And so if you have this undertone of stress going on chronically in your life, that starts to build up, right? And your muscles sort of don't get to fully relax ever. And for a lot of people, it's nighttime where a lot of worrying happens because you've slowed down, you don't have these distractions. So it's kind of like the brain's way of going, okay, now let's pull up all of this stuff that I want you to worry about because I think that this is going to keep you out of danger. And so then you go to sleep and you have kind of this revved up system that you're sleeping with. So you're asleep, but you're not getting super restorative sleep. You're not getting very deep sleep because the system is still kind of in this alarm of like, oh, okay, what am I going to do about that situation or that situation? Because remember, your nervous system doesn't know the difference between a bear chasing you or this massive work report that you need to deliver in a few days. So our stresses are very different from the history of human species on this planet. For the longest time, our stresses were really running from a predator or trying to catch a prey. And it's only in this very tiny sliver in the modern age where our stresses are very different, but we have the same nervous systems. And so your nervous system is interpreting these work stresses or these family stresses or these love relationship stresses as a bear chasing you. Fun, I know. So you have this sort of revving up happening, you're worrying at night, you're not getting this restorative sleep. So your system is kind of like wound up, and you wake up and you feel it. You're essentially feeling, going through an entire night of not really resting. Your conscious mind was resting, but the nervous system wasn't. And again, have no fear, because all of this is figure outable, all of this we can heal, and you're definitely not alone. So let's get into a practice that you can do without even having to get out of bed. That's what I love about this practice. And I'm going to give you 3 tools in this morning practice. So it's like a morning routine that you can start to do. And I like to tell my private clients to actually sit up in bed. So it's a little bit of this, I'm starting this practice. I'm starting my day. So it becomes a little bit kind of like a ritual, because I don't let my clients off the hook of doing things half-ass. I want you to go all in with it, because there's an energy with that when you're like, okay, I'm committed to my own healing. And so even something as small as I'm going to sit up and I'm going to face this day. And I'm going to face this day on the right foot with my somatic practices that are going to help my life out. And it's also, the other part of that sitting up is, if you think about it, if you have this low-key fight or flight happening and you just got that jolt of cortisol, which is waking you up, our body uses cortisol to wake us up in the morning, then you don't want to be lying down, right? Because that's going to potentially send the signal to your brain that you're in even more danger. Because if you think about a bear's chasing you and you stay laying down, you're not quite as safe as if you sit up and you look at where that bear might be coming from. So that's where we're going next. So I want you to sit up, and then I want you to let your eyes look around your room. And the key here is that you're not labeling. Now, side note, if you're waking up and there's panic, right? Like there's like extreme anxiety, then I'm going to go ahead and give it to you that you can label what you see. But if that's not you, you're just waking up with, tension, grogginess, tired, I just want you to simply look. So this is orienting with your sense of sight. So you're going to simply look around the room. You're not labeling, you're orienting with your seeing. You're simply seeing. And as best as you can, drop your full awareness into this. And it takes practice. And really, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And the more like you'll feel this knowing you're doing it right. You don't have to think about it. So just trust me on it. Just start doing it every day. So you're looking, orienting with sense of sight, looking all around, and also include your own self. So look down at your hands with this inquisitiveness, like, what are my hands doing? What are my hands doing this morning? Just looking. And then you're going to rub these hands together. And again, this is something you're going to get better and better at, is fully drop your awareness to this rubbing, to this touch, your sense of touch of feeling your hands rubbing together. Rubbing. You might start to create this heat. And you're going to put these hands over the eyes, and you're going to say to yourself, good morning. I love you. Good morning. I love you. Even if you're not feeling it, this is what you're going to stay and you're just going to feel. You're going to feel that connection of your hands over your face. And then letting the hands relax. And you can stay there for as long as you like. If that feels good any particular morning, you know, this is your practice. So you can elongate any step of this. Then your step 3 that you're going to do is you're going to roll these shoulders a few times. And as you roll these shoulders, again, the ticket here, the big golden ticket is you're dropped into this motion, as if this motion with your shoulders is the only thing happening in all of the universe right now. Roll these shoulders. And then invite, and this is also going to come more natural the more you do it, you're going to invite the body to bring in any organic movement from these shoulder circles. So your torso might want to start moving. Maybe your head and your neck want to move, and you're coming into this very impulsive movement. Maybe the arms want to move. And again, the more that you do this and the more that you're fully dropped into the motion, the sensing of the body moving as best as you can, even if you have so many things going on for that day, out of the thoughts, right? Don't start your day in your thoughts, okay? Because how you start your day is so important. You're going to start your day in the body, okay? So if monkey mind tries to get in there, drop it back. Bring your awareness. I promise you have control over where your awareness goes. There's a whole other video I could make about the hijacking of our attention and the hijacking of our awareness that's happening. And so, you know, this is like, I have this like joke with the women in my programs, like that 90s hip hop song that's like, regulators, mount up, right? Like regulators, we gotta mount up. Okay, nothing like some 90s hip hop to get us in the mood for changing the world. But regulators as in nervous system regulators, right? Like ninja up. You have a choice of where your attention goes. You have a choice of where your awareness goes. So if it's in that monkey mind, drop it into the motion. You're dropping into this motion of the shoulders, of the head. Keeping the eyes open, and you're just right there, right in this organic movement. And it only has to be, 60 seconds. Just be in this movement in the body. Maybe the neck wants a little bit, and it's going to be different every day. And then as you do, this is kind of the bonus, is as you're doing this motion, you're also looking around with your sense of sight. You're orienting, and this looking around is sending signals to your nervous system that you're safe. And you're also going to listen for any sounds you might hear. Maybe the birds are chirping outside, and you're in this movement. Maybe the arms one day are wanting to move with this. And just let yourself be free in this. Be free of judgments or restrictions you're putting with the thoughts. Just move freely. 60 seconds or so, maybe 2 minutes. Big breath in. Exhale out like you're blowing out birthday candles. And you're ready to start your day.